Eugenio Ambrosi is the Regional Director of the International Organization for Migration, and he joins us now from Brussels. Now, Donald Tusk has called this proposal a breakthrough. Does what has been agreed so far go far enough?
Well, in terms of action to support the Libyan Coast Guard and any other mechanism that can ensure saving lives in the Mediterranean is obviously welcome. And I think there is a need to increase the capacity of all those mechanisms. A lot has been done over the past 2 years. A lot of lives have been saved in the Mediterranean, but also a lot of lives have been lost. So it's important that we make that everybody's first priority. The second aspect that I think is positive is the recognition that the current condition of migrants in Libya, especially in the detention center or in other centers where they are kept, the conditions are very poor and need to be improved, dramatically improved. And therefore, the commitment from the EU to engage in improving the level of protection and assistance to the migrants in those centers is also welcome. Having said that, of course, the fact remains that the most important problem that you have in Libya is the instability and the fragmentation that you see in the country. And therefore, that is the precondition to improve the overall governance of Libya that can then ensure also an improved and better governance and management of migratory flow. The simple option of sending people back to Libya to avoid they reach Europe is obviously right now impossible to implement.
You talk about this commitment to engage, but talking is one thing, isn't it? And saving these lives in the Mediterranean. How easy and practical will these measures be to implement? And what sort of time frame do you think is realistic?
Well, a lot of these actions are not just being told or talked about because there is already a search and rescue operation ongoing in the Mediterranean and has been there for now over 2 years. There is already a series of activities that have been implemented to support the Libyan Coast Guard that is already active in search and rescue operation off the coast of Libya. So it's a question of building on on some of these actions that are already ongoing and improving and strengthening and putting more resources and more support. The same goes for other actions that have to do with the protection of the most vulnerable migrants that are currently on the Libyan territory. The time frame is difficult to foresee because it will depend, of course, on a variety of factors that right now are not detailed yet, including the response and the ability to engage of the Libyan authority in Tripoli.
Well, Eugenio Ambrosi in Brussels, thank you very much.